welcome to Argentina for the 12th edition of Desafio Ruta 40. After being rebooted last year as part of the World Rally Raid Championship, this event has quickly established itself as one of the best on the calendar. The world's top riders and drivers are back as Ruta 40 gets underway in the rally-mad city of Córdoba. After a short prologue, they will battle it out over 5 exhilarating stages. So, let's check out who's on the start line. In the bikes, Ross Branch is currently leading the World Championship by 21 points, but the Motswana says that isn't going to change the way that he rides in Argentina.
I still love racing my motorbike, and that's what we're going to go out and do every day. We'll take it day by day, and obviously the championship is a huge thing for us, but riding to the best of our ability is the main thing, and that's what we're out here to do.
Branch is spearheading a new look hero team who are also targeting the manufacturer's title. Former rider Joaquim Rodriguez is now acting as sports manager, while Nacho Cornejo joined from Honda a few months ago, and he can't wait to get stuck in.
It's always hard to make a change after a lot of years in one team, but it have given me a lot of energy and falling in love into the sport. So I'm quite happy with the decision.
But Honda will be confident that their all-star lineup can take the fight to Hero and Branch. Adrian van Beveren is currently their best placed man in the W2RC.
I will try to go fast. My challenge here is to try to reach the best spot of the podium. I've been winning some races in Argentina, but not the Desafio Ruta 40, so it's a good opportunity for me.
Third in the standings is a man we haven't seen for a while, Ricky Brabeck, who is making his first outing since winning the Dakar in January.
It's been a while since I've been on the rally bike. Did a couple road books before I came out here, and a couple days training on the rally bike, just riding. But yeah, it's good to be back in South America with the team, and I'm happy to be racing again.
Also lining up in red are Pablo Quintanilla, Skylar Howes and the informed Tosha Shirena. The Spaniard won the last round in Portugal and goes into Ruta 40 as the defending champion.
It was my first win in the World Championship, and always is a pleasure for me, for the team to come here to Argentina. Amazing atmosphere with all the people, amazing landscapes too, and yes, super happy to be here.
There's also a comeback for the Gas and Husqvarna teams, who aren't doing the W2RC this year and haven't been in action since the Dakar. Sam Sunderland and Daniel Sanders delighting the fans and also hoping to impress on the track. And in the absence of his brother Kevin, who suffered a bad training crash a few weeks ago, Luciano Benavides is flying the flag for Argentina. The Salta native was second here last year on his way to the world title.
Super happy to be here in Argentina, here again like last year, but right now being the current world champion and also with the #1 on the bike and with the perfect colors from Argentina, I think it's a super nice edition and super happy to be here at home.
Things are also hotting up in Rally 2. The class leader, Romain Dumontier, has a new ride with Honda. He isn't part of the official HRC team, but this is still a real step up for the Frenchman.
It's a good opportunity for me to ride with this bike, with the factory Honda bike. I'm very happy to be there and to be awarded with my result I did at the beginning of the season and last year.
In the absence of Jean-Louis Lepont, Dumontier's closest challenger is Bradley Cox, who just so happened to take his first overall victory in Rally 2 at last year's Ruta 40.
It's close between me and Romain, and we can't afford to lose anything, and it's sort of winner takes all going forward now. So yeah, I'll put my best foot forward, and if that's enough, that's enough. If it's not, then hats off, but we see.
The 17-kilometre prologue took place on Sunday in an iconic spot for local motorsport fans, El Cóndor Copina, which has witnessed some memorable moments in the WRC. And now in the W2RC as well. The fastest on 2 wheels was, surprise surprise, Shirena, who is currently on stunning form. The defending champion mastering the cold, the wind and the fog to go 2 seconds quicker than his teammate Brabeck.
I was surprised because it was super cold here in the Prologue, no vision and a lot of crowd and public in everywhere. So yeah, super surprised and super grateful.
The best of the Rally 2 riders was Jeremias Pascual. The man from Córdoba was buoyed on by the local fans as he tore through Cóndor Copina, finishing as the 5th fastest on 2 wheels.
Muy contento.
I'm very happy. This is practically home for me. We're in Córdoba and it was really nice to see all of the fans. You couldn't see much because of all the fog, but there were a lot of people and I felt really comfortable. I was able to get a good result and now we'll see what awaits us tomorrow. No question about the man to beat in the quads. Argentina's Manuel Andújar is the reigning Dakar champion and he won here last year. It's his final outing in the class and he's looking to go out on a high note.
Now I am leading the championship. The last round in Portugal wasn't my best race because I have a big crash with a motorbike. So I'm still fighting and I will try to go for a win.
Andújar will be fighting with Saudi Arabia's Hani Al-Numaisi, who's currently 3rd in the W2RC, and Poland's Kamil Wisniewski, who won the last round in Portugal. No fewer than 15 quads are taking part, including 12 from South America, and it was one of the 9 Argentinians who won the day. Facundo Viel was on an absolute charge, finishing as the 4th fastest FIM rider behind Schreiner, Brabeck and Branch. A special moment for a rider who used to come here to watch the action as a youngster. It's spectacular. It's always been my dream to experience what I used to see in the WRC as a kid. And it's amazing that we'll be going through my hometown tomorrow, Jesus Maria. It'll be nice to see my people and my friends. I'm very happy. After 3 rounds of the FIA World Rally Raid Championship, Nasser Al-Attiyah leads by 12 points from Carlos Sainz, who hasn't come to Argentina. In his last outing in the ProDrive Hunter, before switching to Dacia, the Qatari is looking to take a big step towards a 3rd consecutive world title.
We are leading now with a good point, and here it will be really interesting to win and to finish the world champion before to jump in the new car Dacia in Morocco. But okay, still long way. We need to be really clever, and yeah, the team is ready and put everything for this race.
Al-Attiyah will face stiff competition as ever from the Toyotas. Yazid Al-Raji is currently 3rd in the W2RC, only 3 points ahead of Lucas Morais, while Seth Quintero is hoping for better fortunes after various mechanical issues in Portugal. Local star Juan Cruz Jacopini is also one to watch. He was 2nd here last year and took his first stage victory in a World Championship event.
I'm very happy to be able to race here, to have a lot of competitors and to welcome a lot of people of all around the world with some A.S.O and good persons as Argentinians are. I want to start racing. Tomorrow is going to be a good day, so let's see what happens.
A total of 9 crews are taking part in the ultimate class, including the Baumgart brothers in their ProDrive Hunters and the former 2-time winner of Ruta 40, Sebastian Halpern. Morais had an early scare today, ripping off his right rear wheel. Luckily for the Brazilian, the times aren't taken on the Prologue in the FIA classes, but he will still have to get through a lot of traffic tomorrow.
Completely my mistake. I misjudged one corner and the car went sideways a little bit too much and hit the wall on the side. Yeah, sorry for the team. never good to start the rally like that, but yeah, we come back stronger tomorrow.
The times served to establish the Stage 1 starting order, with the top 10 choosing their positions. And guess who topped this first test? Alatia, who's already raced Cóndor Copina in the WRC. His average speed on these narrow, winding tracks was over 62 kilometers an hour.
For us, it's very first time here in Argentina with this car, with the Hunter Broad Ride. Just we need to learn, we need to understand, but okay, we are in good way, and we'll see tomorrow.
Rokas Baciuska is the World Championship frontrunner in the Challengers, and his closest rival, Austin Jones, isn't here because his contract has been ended by Can-Am. Baciuska is therefore planning to play it safe on his Argentina debut.
Last year was Mexico, I like it a lot, and this year in Argentina, never been, but yeah, we are leading the championship and we will try to do our job, just easy to take the points and to finish the line.
Nicolas Cavigliasso is third in the championship, and he is delighted to be getting underway in his native Cordoba.
Yes, I'm so happy to be to the race. Come here to my province, to Cordoba. I try to push to obtain a good position in that race.
Keep an eye out for Cavigliasso's tourist teammates, David Zille and Pert Klassen. BBR also have a solid lineup with the trio of Marcelo Gastaldi, Dania Akil and the returning Naza Lopez. Baciuska went quickest through the prologue, although he was pushed all the way by Zille, just 2 seconds between them. The Lithuanian was the third fastest of all FIA vehicles, only 22 seconds down on Alatia. Finally to the SSVs, where Yassir Sayadan has a 37-point lead in the World Championship. The Saudi is out to finish the job in Argentina.
The good things about Argentina is different terrain. Each stage has a different terrain, so I think we can manage all the stages, and we hope we win.
He'll be going up against Sebastian Guayasamín, who is gearing up for his 4th Ruta 40, and Rebecca Busi, who's had a consistent season for the OnlyFans racing team. But just like his fellow W2RC leaders Alatia and Baciuska, Sayadan was keen to send out a message. His Can-Am Maverick has a new engine, a new intercooler, and new electronics, but this was a familiar old result. Victory for the Saudi by 26 seconds. Now, we couldn't end a day in the home of the world champions without mentioning football. These guys are ice cold when it comes to cruising around off-road, but how would they handle the pressure of a penalty shootout? Well, not very well, as it turns out. And winning the Dakar doesn't mean that you can bury a pen. It was less Real Madrid and more of a real mess. Messi, of course, is the national hero, but he's not the only man from Argentina with a killer left peg. Luciano Benavides showing them how it's done. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow for Stage 1.